Hey YouTube, Marko with Marko's Garage coming today. It's exciting, the delivery. I got the crate engine coming in. Right here is being delivered for that 57 Chevy, 383 cubic inch stroker. So we're going to turn around and get the cardboard off of this so we can hook up the crane, get it lifted up and into the garage. Yeah. Thanks. Here. You got it? Yeah. One there. Actually, there's even a lifting bud. Oh, sorry.
Is there one in the back?
Yeah, there's two lifting buds.
Oh yeah.
Good. I mean, yeah, but I got to change it. What we'll do is get you just to drive the truck ahead. Okay. Alright, I'll just move a couple of things.
Hi Larry.
Alright, the GM 383 that's going to go in that 1957 Chevy. You see me pull out the old 283 cubic inch. It's getting a 100 cubic inch upgrade. Okay, we'll talk about all the stuff that goes into the car, also the engine mount change that we're going to make. And I don't have the transmission here yet, and we're going to go through all of this stuff and unbox it. Crate engine number 1942086. One of the accessories that was picked up is this Ollie 6.7 carburetor. You open it up. Here it is. We'll get that on. If possible, you may go fuel injection with this like a sniper kit, but we'll have to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. We got orange paint. So KBS coatings. I've never used this product before, but I'm going to try it. I heard it's fantastic. And you're going to come along for the ride and see it. He wants it orange. Comes with an oil filter. Pretty straightforward. I got a bottle of Lucas oil break-in additive. So we'll put that in there when we run it the first time. We got ARP bolts for the timing cover. He wants to go with a chrome timing cover here. RPC timing cover, chrome, ARP bolts. So he wants that changed out, so we'll have to pull the oil pan off. And we'll get to see what's inside this engine. Alright, so we're going to open up this box here, see what's in it. Okay, this is a spark plug wire kit from GM to hold the hold downs. So we'll get into that when we're putting the engine together. Okay. Let's see what other goodies we got. We have, oh yeah, this is a spark plug wire set. So it's like a Taylor wire set. We have to put it together, make the lengths, and that's what I want to do, make it so each wire fits nicely on this engine. Top Street Performance wire set, here we go. And let me just open that up so you can see what they look like. Anyway, in my bag. I'm not going to open them any more than that until I'm ready to actually put them in the car. And they're in black. Also, this box is quite heavy. Let's find out what's in here. Alright. This is a brand new starter from GM. We got even a Chevy emblem on it there. High torque mini starter. And shim kit and hardware. So that's nice. The nice thing about this starter I want to point out is it's adjustable. So if you have the smaller ring gear or the bigger one, there's different sizes on the Chevys. You can adapt this starter to fit with that. So nice billet piece of aluminum on the end, nice and strong. Nice high torque starter. Great upgrade. I'll get that up and running. I didn't even know he got it. Cool. Okay, what else here? We're changing the engine mounts on this to side engine mounts, and I'll show you back here. There it is. An engine mount kit. So these are POL, performanceonline.com. Performanceonline.com makes these engine mount install kit. There's the engine mount there. Pretty basic. There's a bunch of companies that make these. Yeah, these are part number MMB 5557. What they should have done was made it part number MMB 567. But anyway, that's the part number. 4 Tri-5 Chevys that convert it from a front engine mount to a side mount. That bolts, you can actually bolt this into the frame as well as weld it. So this will be, there's some rivets that you pop out, bolts that slide in. There's hardware and some shims that come with it, because some of these Tri-5 Chevys, maybe the frame's not exactly straight. So to get the engine lined up, you have to shim them. Once you get these in, they come with the side mount, goes on, bolt goes through. The problem with these mounts is, remember the old days, they'd have a chain on the engine because of the torque. These mounts would actually break, and there's nothing to keep that mount from coming apart. So I always like to upgrade the mounts to an energy suspension mount. Energy suspension mount here. You can see how the old ones, they show the image of how they crack. So it's very important. These are good mounts. Any of those cars, I had a 70 volts Cutlass with a big block Chevy I put in. I didn't have these mounts, I had to put them in. I ended up ripping one of those stock mounts within 2 weeks of driving it. It was brand new, so good investment. What's left? We have a new, I think this is the distributor box. Brand new HEI distributor with a gasket. This gear should work with the cam that's in the engine, but sometimes you have to change these out to a brass cam gear. Is that HEI distributor? Pretty basic, black cap, nothing too fancy, but will do the job. And for some candy, I think eye candy, we got some nicer valve covers. I'm sure that's what's in this box. Also on its way to come, I haven't brought it yet, is the headers. So they've been ordered. So here we have, I'm just going to pull one out. There's no point in pulling them both out. These are nice aluminum valve covers, polished, to give you basically a chrome finish. I'm not going to pull it out of the plastic today because I don't want to scratch these up. So when the engine's all in the car, these get to go on. They have the Chevrolet script and bow tie on the top. Nice addition. With the Vortex cylinder heads, you have the bolts that go down the middle instead of around the outside edge. So that's going to go on his car here. So looking forward to doing that. Alright, so let's talk about this engine. I haven't unwrapped it yet. Wanted to do that on camera. Not that there's much to see other than what's behind the bag, but let's see what we got. So, gotta open it sometime. Pop this chain off here. It comes with lifting lugs. So the specifications, this is an HT383. There's a whole book inside here. See what they have for specs. So this displacement, obviously we went through, it's 383 cubic inch. Bore and stroke, 4.005 inch on the bore and 3.80 on the stroke. Compression is 9.1 to 1. So the block is cast iron, 4-bolt mains, cast iron Vortex cylinder heads. The chamber size on these heads are 64 cc. Crankshaft is a 3440 forged steel, one piece rear seal. Connecting rods are 5.7 inches forged with 3/8 studs. Pistons are hyper-eutectic 244 T5 aluminum alloy. The rings are plasma moly. Hydraulic roller cam in this. It has the lift is 413 on the intake and 451 on the exhaust, with a 196 duration on the intake, 206 exhaust. Yeah, center line is 108 degrees at top dead center on the intake. Bottom dead center is 116 degrees on the exhaust. Rocker arm ratio is 1.5 to 1. Timing chain is an 8mm single roller chain. Anyway, that's all I really need to cover on that. So, if you want to know the specs, that's the specs. Put this back in the bag. It can go in the owner's file. I don't want to get that dirty. Of course, I'm going to go through this whole thing just in case there's something that on break-in procedure and all that might be included in there. Let's finish this up here. Inside the bag, we have our dipstick tube, and that's a right-hand side dipstick tube. This one's made in Canada, so it's good for -40. It's a little inside joke on that. Anyway, we don't have to completely unbag this thing. I'm going to get this up on an engine stand. We got to get it painted, get the valve covers off, oil pan off, get that timing cover changed. I personally wouldn't really change the timing cover, but customer wants a chrome one. This has a plastic one anyway, so yeah, good riddance. Yeah. Also, I want to point out that this engine is rated for 400 foot-pounds of torque between 2,500 and 3,500 RPM. And it's basically 325 horsepower. I said it was 300 and something, like closer to 365 or 380 before. I was a little wrong on that. Max torque is 444 foot-pounds of torque. At 5,000 RPM basically is where this engine ends its revving career. And good engine for bottom end torque, pulling, things like that. He wanted to go with a ZZ crate engine, but they weren't able to get one for a while, so this is what he got. So anyway, it'll do very well in that 57 Chevy. Definitely outperform that old 283. Also, mail call. Got a letter here, or something from Robert's Garage. So let's take a look here and see what it is. This is great. I gotta get my sticker order in so I can send some out to other guys. Oh, look at this. Awesome. Beautiful sticker. I love this sticker. Here we go. Robert's Garage, YouTube. Thank you so much, Robert. That's great. Thank you. You like that sticker. That's a great looking sticker, Robert. Thank you so much. This is just the episode on the unboxing everything that I got for this engine. And I'm still waiting for the transmission and a couple other pieces, but we'll get to that when it comes in. There'll be a link below in the description. See something like, pick it up. So if you like these videos, please subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and have yourself a great day. And once again, I want to say thank you to Robert for sending me that sticker. Remember, community, not competition. Made in Taiwan. So I don't know if the foam is made in Taiwan or the valve cover. Heartbeat of Chevrolet, made in the USA, right? Jeez, you're really
I hate
determined.
ice. I hate ice.
I'll remember that next time I mix your rum and coke.